Hey everyone, welcome back to the restaurant show, and we have I would say an oldie but goodie because it's one of the great restaurants on the island. But we are switching over a little transition to a new restaurant, and this is Stacy Whitehead here and executive chef Kenneth Wasinski, and they are at Rockfish Seafood and Steaks at Bomboras. Did I say that correctly? You did.
Yeah,
wonderful, wonderful. And tell us, Chef, what's going to be the transition, and what's making this so special as Rockfish Seafood and Steak?
Well, we're taking it to the next level from where it was before, which was a great restaurant, and we're just going to make it greater with some really hand-cut steaks, lots of fresh seafood on the menu, and mixing it up a little bit with some world influences, so going
Wonderful.
along with the Ohio specials that they've been having forever.
And yes, and that everyone loves. Now, Stacy, one thing is, where are you guys located so that everyone can get perspective? Because it's not at the old spot anymore. You guys have moved to a wonderful, beautiful new building.
Yes, we moved just a stone throw away.
Right.
We are located just across the street from Coligny Plaza in the Coligny Beach area on Lagoon Road.
And it's its own building.
Yes.
Which you'll also notice on top of this building is also another one of your wonderful family-run businesses that's local forever, and that's the
Art Cafe.
Yeah, exactly.
Paint your own pottery studio. Yeah.
My kids, and I should say, I have a lot of pottery from there, so it's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to start with to represent this new menu that you're putting together?
And we're going to do a sesame seed crusted ahi tuna.
Wonderful.
Done with a cucumber, onion, and ginger salad with a little bit of rice wine vinegar, sesame seed oil.
Wonderful. All right, let's see it. I'm going to turn this on so we can see the tuna.
Let's go.
And you're going to put together the salad right now?
Yep, so we got our little salad going right here. We got some shaved cucumber, onion, ginger, green onions.
And an English cucumber,
and
right?
it's an English cucumber,
Wonderful.
and I'm using a very thin Benny Reiner slicer.
Do you think everyone should have one of these at home?
Absolutely.
And just be careful with it, though.
Be very careful. It's very sharp, but it's a great gadget to have. And then I've just hit it with a little bit of
so this is going to be a nice light,
rice wine,
bright,
very light.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Just like so, and that finishes that off.
Beautiful.
And then we have our wasabi mash that we've made here. Get it all going.
And what makes it a wasabi mash?
So I'm using wasabi powder, making a paste, and then making just a very plain mashed potato, nice and light, creamy, and just adding just enough wasabi just to give it a little kick.
Yeah.
So it's going to, between the freshness of the cucumber, the heat of the wasabi potato, and then the beautiful ahi tuna that we're going to
I know, which we're going to do that right now. All right.
All
So
right.
let's go ahead and go for it.
So we have some beautiful ahi tuna here.
Oh my gosh, that looks so
And
good.
we're just going to put a little sesame crust on it, like so.
He makes it look so easy, right? So it's just getting a nice cut of it and really searing it with some beautiful sesame seeds. You don't have to sprinkle it with all this stuff because it wants it to be simple.
Right.
I love it. Simple and fresh. So we're going to sear those. And while we're doing that, Stacy, if you could tell me a little bit about what you have going, like your Cincinnati ties. What is with that that's made it so special to people in the Low Country?
Well, Orchid, my family is from Cincinnati, Ohio. So
I knew that.
Yes, yes, and we take pride in some of the Cincinnati items that we loved back home.
Right.
We have Montgomery and ribs.
I know, I love it, and that's like, you know, being in the business of ribs. That's like it's like an icon that you want to be able to reach, and they serve these fantastic ribs from Montgomery, and look it up, they're awesome, they are fantastic.
Yes, and
and you'll still have the sliders too, right?
We still are keeping our sliders from Bomboras, so
Wonderful.
everybody can come back for those.
That's awesome. And tell me a little bit about like the happy hour and things that you have going on at Rockfish.
Well, our happy hour is fantastic. We have a happy hour on our oysters on the half shell.
Oh, okay.
A peel and eat shrimp.
Local favorites. And then, of course, the tourists that are coming to visit, that's what they come to this island for, is this fresh seafood.
Yes.
I love it, absolutely love it. Now, and tell me a little bit about, too, what you have coming up as far as events.
We love doing food events.
Yes.
Like wine dinners, beer dinners, liquor dinners, pairings. And we are really getting into the corporate events too, off-site and on-site.
As far as catering, so if you have a corporate event that's coming up, keep them in mind because you guys are fully equipped to do all these fantastic dishes in a catering atmosphere, not necessarily coming to the restaurant and really bringing your food out there. And I know that these dinners you guys are planning on doing, maybe monthly or so, and really featuring some different wines and pairing the food up with it.
Yeah. Every month we're gonna do an event.
Beautiful. And where can I find out about that though?
Facebook.
Facebook. Everyone finds out about it on Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
And our website, which is rockfishhhi.com.
Okay, so you want to check out Facebook and their website for any upcoming dinners that you'll be participating in. Can we see you out at any events coming up in the community soon? Will you be participating in some this spring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. We love our events.
I usually see you across the way. The
Yeah.
the bomb is there always.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking for Rockfish though at these
Rockfish,
next
yep.
events. All right, so Chef, we're going to start.
We're done.
Yes, it's
We're
a quick
almost
sear.
there. It's a very quick, hard sear because we don't want to overcook this tuna.
Yeah.
On a nice
so
rare.
beautiful and nice and thick. Yeah,
Yep.
you want it rare for sure.
So we can turn that right
Sure,
off for
I'll
me.
put a pause on there.
I'm going to plate my potato.
Beautiful. Now, this is something that's offered at dinner right now.
Yes, it
Because
is.
right now they're open for dinner. It's off season. We all know that. But pretty soon with the season coming up, what will your hours of operation become?
We'll be open for lunch at 11:30.
Okay.
And then dinner starts at 4. Happy hour starts at 4 to 6
4 to
for
6.
happy hour.
Wonderful.
And then we do brunch on Sundays.
Okay, and that will be, and just again, make sure you check Facebook and website when those newer hours of operation will start, because there's plenty of ways to enjoy rockfish. And then, oh, look at that. That is perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Now that is a serving and a half. I love it. And now
we're going to come with a little bit of green oil.
And what is the green oil?
So this is a little bit of cilantro oil.
Oh, I love it. Really brightens up the
And then
flavors
a little
too.
bit of sweet soy.
Now this is, and I love how you have the heartiness of the carb that's in there, the wasabi potatoes, and then that beautiful fresh salad. That is gorgeous.
And bon appetit.
Love it. Thank you so much, y'all, for coming on. Make sure you guys check out Rockfish Seafood and Steaks over on right next to Caligny Plaza. Open for some great dinners, and then soon for lunch and brunch. Make sure you check them out. Thank you so much, y'all, for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment.